Still wants to know, why was JR's Southern accent okay with Vince, but Tony Schiavone's wasn't?
Well, I'm not sure JR's Southern accent was okay with Vince. No. Tony's was different. Tony's wasn't as pronounced as JR's. So JR, you could put a cowboy hat on him and you feel that's honest and you could feel that that's true and it's okay. But Tony was in between. And I think that Vince wanted a more generic accent, if you will, like the Minnesota. So many people in broadcasting, or if you ever notice, are from the Midwest and the Minnesota area, which is strange because I think they talk kind of funny. But I don't know. That's just one of Vince's little things. You saw Steve Austin has. Hell, he thinks I talk funny.
Well, you do. Do you have an update?
Yeah, because you're fucking goddamn Webster. What's the first name of the Webster guy?
I love you so much right now. Hey,
Rand McNally Webster Furnham's name. Merriam-Webster.
You know, I'll let you just hang yourself a little bit on a recent episode when we were talking about a famous female tennis player. What was her name? I forget.
Monica Sales.
Haristo wants to know.
Well, it's Seals, but Sales. So
Haristo wants to know, do you have an update?
That's just my Southern accent. Now you're making fun of the way I talk.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Who owns the Houston Library now? Do you have an update?
Yeah, I'm not going to discuss that.
Okay. Sorry, Haristo. I asked. Lots of people would have never suspected that WWE would have ever left Titan Towers, but it looks like that's going to happen. We got various questions about, do you see WWE ever leaving Connecticut to instead go to somewhere like Nevada or Florida or somewhere where there's no state income tax, or, they already have a presence in Florida with NXT. As far as you know, WWE would always remain in Connecticut, or could you see there being a change in the future one day?
I think that WWE is always going to remain in close proximity to New York City.
Yeah. Ethan wants to know, going PG seemed to help the company financially, but do you think it hurt the in-ring product?
No, I don't. I just think it makes people be more creative.
This is silly. But we get questions like this a lot. Zack Ryder's 2011 push wants to know, how does Vince McMahon like his steaks?
Cooked.
I mean, the question, rare, medium,
medium rare with ketchup.
I knew it. That's what he wanted. I can't believe
lots of ketchup.
God, he takes you to Smith and Walensky's, orders the finest steak in Manhattan, and then douses it with Heinz.
I don't think he did that, but he does it at the office and at home. Yes.
Lee Parker once
drives me nuts.
Another theory like this, or another question. What is Vince McMahon's favorite dessert? Don't give the gimmick answer. Do you know?
No.
All right.
I'm trying to think of him eating dessert.
I was going to say, that's gotta be hard.
He'll eat, like a chocolate pie, for,
when you started chocolate,
Thanksgiving.
I thought you were going gimmick answer.
No, I'm really thinking here. I'm thinking because it Thanksgiving, I know he would always look forward to Linda's baking and stuff, but I'm trying to think. I can't think of any dessert I've ever seen him eat. He did have cheesecake with Jim Cornette one time for Corny's birthday. Vince got him a big old cheesecake, double cheese, motherfucker. And like Vince had a bite.
There was a picture recently posted on Dark Side of the Ring of Vince McMahon boating, and he's in Speedos here. And Jonathan wants to know, was this Vince's normal attire out by the pool Did you and Pat also wear Speedos?
If I'm tanning, hell yes. Who doesn't?
It's just the best.
The fuck do you wear when you're tanning?
First of all, what the fuck are you talking about tanning? I don't go to the tanning bed. That's ridiculous.
I haven't been in over a year, but still, when you're tanning, you've got 2 tanning beds in your house.
Not for me.
Well, but when you're laying out in your pool, you wear like little shorts.
I wear shorts.
Oh, please.
Someone wants to know, was Bruce Prichard around when Vince did his famous stand back performance? I would love to hear his thoughts about that performance and perhaps what Johnny Ace would have thought of it.
I was right there, man. I was right there for the week-long rehearsal with all the dancers and choreographers for that whole Slammy event. That was at Caesars in Atlantic City. Shitload of fun, but a lot of hard work, man. Those were all day, all night rehearsals. And I thought it was awesome. I stood back. That's where I stand. I stand in the back, get the back of his arms with the oil. I use man oil instead of baby oil.
It raw like it's Monday night wants to know, when did you realize that Vince Russo was a complete fucking idiot?
Probably, that's not fair to say Russo is an idiot. Russo is a talented guy and was very creative. Why
do fans think that though? Like, I'm weird. I treat people how they treat me. Russo's always been pretty cool to me. Like, why do fans think he's an idiot?
They listen to his commentary.
But some of that stuff he's just saying for a reaction.
Okay.
I
just when he started to believe his own stuff and really started to believe that he was the only one writing things and that it was all his genius. So that was probably midway through his run. He had a 2-year run.
And they were 2 really, really big years. I know we're not going to talk about the behind the scenes creative, but about every third question is about Firefly Funhouse. How fun is it to see the reaction from the crowd to the Firefly Funhouse?
It's amazing, and stay tuned.
Dominic wants to know, does Vince acknowledge top stars at Christmas or birthdays, and do the talent acknowledge Vince? That's an interesting question. We've never talked about it. Does Vince give, like when Stone Cold was the top star, does Vince give him a Christmas present, and does Stone Cold give Vince a present? That's an interesting discussion.
I have no idea if they exchange gifts or not. From time to time, I think I've gotten Vince maybe two, maybe 3 Christmas gifts in 32 years. And same thing from him to me, but it's very rare. I have no idea if he and Stone Cold like put on their little Santa caps and shit, sat around a Christmas tree and has some hot chocolate with marshmallows and shit. And here you go, pal. Goddamn, kid, that's pretty nice. I got something for you too. No, who the fuck knows?